The leader has just done a 17.47. Fastest lap for Daniel, 17.33. The leader has just done a 17.42. The track temperature is increasing. It's now 39 Celsius. New fastest lap for Fernandez, 17.34. Pit lane speed limit is 48 kilometers per hour. Okay, Dennis, we've got 2 laps to set a decent time. The leader's just done a 17.26. That's a new fastest lap for Daniel, 17.22. P10, that lap time was 18.42. Restart it and get on it. That's the end of the session. 10th position. Okay, Dennis, our pace puts us in the mid-pack here. We're expecting you to finish in the top 40 laps. Make them count. The track temp is 36 Celsius. The air temp is 21. Okay, rolling start. We need to follow car number 9 in the outside column. The safety car speed is 65 kilometers per hour. Get ready, time to focus. Go, go, go! The track temp's increasing. It's now 39 Celsius. Car down low. 3 wide, you're up high. Still there. Car inside. You're on the outside, 3 wide. Hold your line. Clear inside. P8. The car ahead is a liability. Diogo, car number 9, A license, and their rating is 1.5. The leader has just done a 17.66 P8. That was a 17.94. The car ahead has just done a 17.94. The leader's just done a 17.60. Fastest lap for Flores, 17.56. Alright Dennis, the next car is Lentz, car number 5. You've just done a 17.67. That's your fastest lap today. New fastest lap for Smith, 17.34. That lap time was 17.67. The guy ahead's last lap time is a 17.70. That was a 17.54. Good lap. That's your quickest so far. The gap in front is now 0.70. You've just done a 17.65. The guy behind has just done a 17.68. Your lap time was a 17.67. The guy behind has just done a 17.55. Got a car outside, clear outside. Got a car low, clear low, inside. Still there. Clear low. That lap was a 18.56. Car outside. Clear high.
Stay high 11.
Your lap time was 18.45.
Thank you, thank you.
You've just done a 17.84. The car in front of us is car inside. Clear low. Your last lap time was a 18.28. The gap to P7 ahead is now 1.21. That lap was a 18.04. The track temperature's rising. It's now 41 Celsius. The gap ahead is now 1.27. The gap to Goncalves ahead is now 0.82. That lap was a 17.86. The gap in front is now 0.75. That last lap was a 17.74. The gap to 7th position in front is now 0.91. The gap to Goncalves in front is now 0.90. The gap in front is now 0.83. That lap was a 17.81. The gap to P9 behind is now 1.08. The gap to Pires behind is now 1.01. That lap time was 18.08. The gap to Pires behind is now 1.00. You've just done a 17.90. The gap to Pires behind is now 1.09. The gap to P9 behind is now 1.11. You've just done a 17.95. The gap to Pires behind is increasing. It's now 1.15. Your last lap time was a 17.88. The gap to Pires behind is now 1.44. The gap to Pires behind is now 1.58. Okay Dennis, you're halfway home. Your fuel is fine. The gap to Goncalves ahead is now 1.66. That was a 17.90. You're reeling Goncalves in. The gap is now 1.38. You've just done a 17.69. The gap to P7 ahead is now 1.34. That last lap was at 18.10. The gap to Goncalves ahead is now 1.50. That lap was at 18.08. The gap to Goncalves in front is now 1.61. You're reeling Goncalves in. The gap is 1.53. The gap ahead is now 1.83. Your lap time was 18.08. The gap to Goncalves ahead is increasing. It's now 2.2. That lap time was 18.26. The gap in front is now 2.3 seconds. The gap to Goncalves ahead is now 2.4 seconds. Okay, Dennis, the next car is one lap behind. That was at 18.11. The gap in front is now 2.6. The gap ahead is now 2.6. Your lap time was at 18.00. The gap to Goncalves in front is now 2.7. The gap to P7 ahead is now 2.5. That lap was at 18.00. The gap to Goncalves ahead is now 2.8 seconds. That lap time was 18.15.
Javon, can you stay high, please, so I can get by?
The gap to Goncalves ahead is now 2.8 seconds. That was at 18.09.
Sorry, I pushed up. Sorry, my bad. I didn't mean to hit you.
The gap to Goncalves ahead is increasing. It's now 3.2. Your lap time was 18.17. The gap to Goncalves in front is now 3.3. Seventh position, that was 18.02. Car outside, clear high. Got a car high, clear high. Sixth place, the gap to Goncalves ahead is now 0.72. That lap was at 18.21. That last lap was at 18.10. That lap time was 18.13. The track temperature's rising, it's now 43 Celsius. That lap was at 18.18. P6, your last lap time was at 18.23. The The gap to P5 ahead is now 1.09. Two laps remaining. The gap to P5 ahead is now 1.05. You've just done a 18.00. The gap to P5 in front is now 1.10. Last lap. The gap to P5 in front is now 1.16. That lap was a 18.02. Smith took the win. P6. There's the finish. Good drive today. Impressive. That's the end of the session.
Yo yo. I did do a few more laps today, but to be honest, I'm still quite happy with both. But I think maybe a tiny bit of an edge towards the Porsche. I think I managed to go a little quicker in the Porsche as well. But to be honest, they both drove pretty well. Yeah, I got a 37.9 in the Porsche and a 38.1 in the Beamer. Alrighty. Yeah, the Porsche, the brakes overall are just a lot more sensitive, especially for front locking. The BMW was a little more forgiving than that, but I think it's manageable, especially once you get into like a an endurance rhythm where you're not pushing 110% every lap. I think one of the things with Aragon is that you don't really get a lot of normal braking zones. A lot of them are curving. I did see that. I mean, the overall livery doesn't look that bad, but then they just slap a bunch of blue HP logos all over the place, and it's like, what are we doing at this point? Yeah, that's the thing I've never understood. They literally have white logos, black logos that they use for a bunch of things, but then for some reason they just never use them on the F1 cars. It's weird. I mean, I'm sure they could have even done a red logo since they're sponsoring Ferrari, but for some reason they just keep the blue, which kind of just ruins everything. Yeah, Mercedes livery is pretty much the same. It's a cool livery, just like it has been for the last couple of years. It's a little different, but it's basically the same thing. Yeah, Alpine was actually just the exact same as last year. It, that I really didn't understand it, but it is what it is. Yeah, the Haas looks good. The Haas looks good. I mean, the Audi looks good. It's just kind of the same as they showed off last year. So Um, Not sure actually. Think so? Williams, I guess. No, they shown their livery yet? Delivery, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, yeah. Well, Caddy and Williams. Well, yeah, that's the one. Interested to see what Caddy does, because they don't really have like
The pit lane speed limit
a
is
super
64
characteristic
kilometers
design.
per hour. We have 2 laps to get the job done. The track temperature is falling. It's now 20 Celsius.
So it's after the shakedown test or whatever they're calling it. I mean, Williams announced their camo livery like a month ago, right? Or even longer, maybe. They even did a vote thing for it.
The leader has just done a 117.20. The leader has just done a 116.38. Sector 2 is 0.8 off the pace. Sixth place. You're currently 3.3 off the pace. Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace. The leader's just done a 116.27. That's a new fastest lap for Rodriguez, 115.92. Sector 2 is 0.42 off the pace.
Oh yeah, open has a chance of rain, right? Oh, this isn't right. We
That's the end of the session. 8th place. The race starts in 60 seconds. The race starts in 30 seconds. P8. Okay, Dennis. It's a strong field. You'll be doing well to be in the top 10. You've got cold tyres, so we need to get some heat into them.
I realize I've just been muted for the last like 4 minutes. It's great. Yeah, I just said that the A
Rolling
pillar,
start.
like
Get
even in
ready.
VR
Follow
it's
car
better, at
number
least in VR you
12
can
in the
move your
right
head
column.
around it. On a monitor it's just like, you just can't see anything around it.
The safety car speed is 69 kilometers per hour.
I don't know if I should be embarrassed that the guy who's asking about trail braking in an LMP3 is qualified ahead of me by half a second. Just to be fair, I basically did no practice, so I'm just hoping not to die. Did I gain a spot? Did anybody... Yeah, P4 didn't grid. Oh, there's definitely a likelihood of a traffic jam.
Okay, Dennis, be ready. Go!
I like Long Beach.
Left side. Clear left.
Yeah, I'm not gonna take any risks.
The next car is Lorenzo, and their rating is 2.4.
The Nordschleife? Brother.
We're damaged.
Great.
P7.
Go, man!
Car left. There's an incident in. It looks like Morris. Clear left. Yellow flag. Good move, mate. On your left. Still there. Clear left. Alright, Dennis. The next car is Ross, and their rating is 2.1. Sector 2 is 1.5 seconds off the pace. The leader has just done it on 17.04. P5, your lap time was at 119.87. Incident in turn 5. We think it might be Ross. Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace.
Okay,
Car in
just
front
pull
is
over the
Otto,
sidewalk.
and their rating is 2.1. Okay, Dennis, don't let this guy
Did
distract
he
you.
have interval? I wasn't paying too
Sector
much
2
attention. I was
is
just trying to survive
0.9
it.
off the pace.
Very much could have been though.
Fastest lap for Ross, 116.59. The guy in front has just done a 117.35. The pit window is now open. P4, you've just done a 118.53. That's your quickest lap in this session. We'll need to pit to refuel by lap 23. We have no recorded pit timings. This will hurt the fuel estimates.
What a save.
Car right. Still there. Right side's clear. The gap behind is now 0.32. Sector 2 is
Yeah, that would
1.4
be
seconds off the pace. Car right. He's still there. Clear right.
Yo soy Casco, David Sexto.
The gap to Lorenzo behind is now 0.46. You've just done a 119.46. Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace. This fucker's trying to distract you. Don't let him. Sector 2's 0.2 off the pace. Slower class car ahead. The gap to Lorenzo behind is now 0.9. That lap was a 117.23. That's your quickest lap. Car right. Clear right. Sector 1 is, there's an incident in turn 5. It looks like it's Lorenzo. There's an incident in turn 11. We think it might be Lorenzo. Slower class car ahead. On your right, clear right.
Thank you.
You've just done a 118.23. Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace. Okay, Dennis. You're approaching some slower cars. These guys are fighting for position. Left side. Clear left. You're reeling. Otto. In. Car left. Clear left. On your right. Right side's clear. Car left. 3 wide. You're on the right. Left side. Clear. Car left. Car left. Clear left. You're coming up on a slower car.
I think that might have been murder on that Mustang.
That
but,
was a
not too sure, to be fair.
119.48. Sector 3 is 2.6. Off the pace. Incident in turn 1. It looks like Del Rio. Left side. Clear left. You're a second off in sector 1. There's an incident in turn 8. It looks like it's Lorenzo. .20 left side. Clear left. The gap in front is now 4.4 seconds. Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace. Car right. Clear right. Incident in turn 11. It looks like it's Otto. That was a 119.32. Sector 3 is 0.8 off the pace. There's an incident in turn 1. We think it might be Otto.
He shouldn't be an issue. He doesn't have a rear wing, so.
P3. The car ahead is Rodriguez, A license. You're coming up on a slower class car. Car left. Clear left. That lap was a 117.70. On your left. Clear left. The gap to Otto behind is increasing. It's now 2.8. Sector 1 time is good. There's an incident in turn 5. Otto, right side's clear. Slower class car ahead. There's an incident in turn 1. We think it might be Milanese. Clear right. That lap time was 117.71. You're coming up on some slower cars. These guys are busy fighting. They might not notice you. Car left. Clear left. Okay, Dennis, the next car is 7, right side. Clear right. There's an incident in turn 11. Gap to P4, left side. Clear left. Incident in turn 11. It looks like Shiba, you're coming up on a slower class car. That last lap was at 118.68. Sector 2 is 1.4 seconds off the pace. Car right. Right side's clear.
Forward.
15 minutes remaining, 15 minutes to go. We like this. Keep doing it. Car left. Clear left. The gap behind is now 7.4. Sector 2 is 0.45 off the pace. That's half distance. The fuel's okay. That lap was a 118.43. Sector 1 is 0.9 off the pace. Slower class car ahead. He's their class leader. You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 1. Left side. Clear left. Alright Dennis, you've got half your fuel left side. Clear left. Sector 2 is 0.8 off the pace. You've just done it on 17.65. You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 3. You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 1. The gap to P4 behind is increasing. It's now 10 seconds. Your lap time was car left. Clear left. That's your best lap in this session. Sector 2 is 0.25 off the pace. Sector 1 is 0.30 off the pace. The gap to Chiba behind is now 11 seconds. Sector 2 is 0.42 off the pace. Okay, Dennis, you're coming upon some slower cars. These guys are busy fighting, they might not notice you. Incident in turn 11. There's an incident in turn 1. Car left. Clear left. Chiba is closing you down. The gap has come down to 5.8. He's quicker than you into turn 1. Sector 2 is a second off the pace. That lap time was 1:18.00. Sector 3's 0.2 off the pace. Car right. Still there. Clear right. Slower class car ahead. Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace.
Great job, Alessandro. Be last in your class and take out the leader of the other class.
On your left.
Good one.
Clear left.
Oh, and then try to hit me intentionally. Yeah, that's great.
The gap to Chiba behind is now 7.0.
You just tried to hit me through the fountain section. You didn't brake. You went straight through it, aiming at me.
You've just done a 1:17.16. Sector 3 is a 10th off the pace. You're coming up on a slower class car.
Yeah, I'm bitching because you spin. You're dead last in your class, and you hit the leader. You might want to try playing Forza or something else, buddy. No, the spin's not intentional. You blowing straight through the fountain section to hit me is intentional.
He's still clear left.
Kind of look guys that make mistakes and then come at you for it.
And if you think I rear-ended you on purpose? No, you're in the middle of the damn line. There's nowhere for me to go. There's a wall in the way. I can't see you, you buffoon.
Slower cars ahead. These guys will be fighting for position. They might not see you. There's an incident in turn 11. Car right. Clear right. The gap to Chiba behind is now right. Clear right. Your last lap time was a car right. Hold your right side's clear.
Relax, Alessandro, man.
Sector 1 is 0.9 off the pace.
Stewarded after the race. I want to make sure I didn't do nothing.
The gap to Chiba behind is now 9.4 seconds.
The
Yeah, he's going to get a little vacation from the game.
There's an incident in turn 2. Your lap time was at 1:17.33. That's 5 minutes to go. Come on, keep it together. We'll be on the podium here. Come on, Dennis. Incident in turn 5. Sector 3 time is quick.
15 for GT4s. I don't know what prototypes we're at.
Slower class car ahead. Sector 1 time's okay. Car left. Still there.
Isn't it funny how the guy's spamming?
Clear left.
Also.
Sector 2 is 1.2 seconds off the pace. Car left. Clear left. There's a group of slower cars ahead.
I mean, there's a guy met on voice chat. Someone
The gap to
blocked
P4 behind is
the
increasing.
hairpin
It's
for like
now
10 seconds in front of
14
me, but that wasn't
seconds.
too bad, didn't
You've just
cost
done a
anything.
118. Car right. Clear right. Sector 1 is quick. Sector 2 is 1.2 seconds off the
Other
pace.
than that,
Sector 3 is
not really.
0.8 off the pace. On clear left, sector 1 is 0.44 off the pace.
I hadn't really driven the LMP3 since they did the GT4 changes. It's like way harder to get past them on straights now. Interesting.
The gap to P4 behind is now car left. Clear left. You're a second off the pace in sector 2. Okay, Dennis. Slower cars ahead. These guys will be fighting for position. They might not see you.
Yikes.
You've just done a 117 on your right. Clear right. Sector 3 is 0.41 off the pace. There's a group of slower cars ahead. These guys are busy fighting each other. Left side. Clear left. Sector 1 is 1.8 off the pace. Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go. Car left. Clear left. There's a big pile up in turn 11. Clear left.
Man, what the hell is going
Rodriguez, car number 1, is leading the race.
Yeah, which I mean, to be fair,
Sector 2 is 1.7 off the
makes
pace.
sense. It just
17,
makes
mate. What are you
the whole
doing?
interaction
flag, keep
between
your wits about you,
classes way tougher. Like you have to be a lot smarter about what you're gonna do.
Unbelievable.
Oh, P2 crashed. Okay, or P1 actually. Let's go.
P2. Sector 3 is 0.5 off the pace.
Yep, I figured. And diesel MP3s are so fun to drive.
Sector 2 time is good.
Even a track like this, which is super bouncy, super bumpy, you have to kind of manage that, but even then it's
There's a
still
group
pretty
of slower cars ahead.
cool. This is the Mustang that blocked the hairpin for me a little while ago.
Left side. Clear left.
Yeah, well, I mean, the good thing with the straight circuit, it's very rare that you'll get like a very high incident race, but
Alright Dennis,
there's
one
just
more to go.
a
Keep
very
it
big
together,
chance
we'll be
that
on the
you'll die
podium.
at some point in the
Your lap
race.
time was at 116.80. Sector 1 is 0.39 off the pace.
But the racing is generally quite chill, because it's like, you don't really have to push super hard for position, you're just trying
Car
to
left.
survive.
Clear left. Sector 1 is 1.2
Sorry
off
about
the
that.
pace.
Like, somewhere like Long Beach, you'll either get like 2 4x, like, or 4x's from contact, or a couple of 2x's from hitting the wall just lightly enough that it doesn't give you that much damage, or you just get the 2x and die.
Slower car ahead. This guy's the class leader. Rodriguez is the winner. Left side. Clear left.
I mean, I think
Well done,
overall,
Dennis. Great
if
drive.
it wasn't
That's a
for all
podium.
of the time that I lost getting up to speed at the start and then from the blockage at the T11, I think I had decent pace compared to the guys in front, to be fair. Which I didn't expect after getting out qualified by 2 seconds. That was a fun race. Did they change anything with like the sensitivity for 4x? Because I feel like I had a lot of contact there that maybe should have been, but could have been a 4x, and it was just 0x's.
A good race, guys.
Good race, guys.
Thank you. Are you insane?
That's the end of the session.
Yeah, maybe. Let's see what happened to this guy. Ooh. Oh. Right. Right. Okay then.
Chuck, are you up on this?
Yeah, I'm here, buddy.
I just saw what you're talking about. Yeah, that's a weak vacation there.
Yeah, you watch where he tried to slam me in the flower garden there?
Yeah, I see him do that. I don't know why he would be mad at you. He wrecked himself, and I mean that's a blind corner. You can't see when there's a car sitting there, and then that happened. Good window.
Thanks. You know how to report voice chat? Usually I don't care if someone, cusses at people, but this guy was just being a weirdo.
I think for doing that, I think someone has to be recording the race and have the text up there. 'Cause I saw the text too, and yeah, that was pretty bad. But if no one's recording it, I think that's just kind of lost on there. But that clip alone, if you just save that clip, I mean, that's enough to know what's going on there. I mean, that was just completely intentional.
Yeah, fair enough. Thanks, boys. You all have a good day.
Yeah, take it easy. Stay warm.
No, they were talking. Oh. They were talking about a different incident. This guy and this guy, I think. Yeah, I can imagine that. I mean, that the hairpin is just horrible as it is. Okay, so it was here. This is what those guys in voice chat were talking about. Whatever happened here, I'm guessing. Right. Yep. Interesting. Alrighty, I'm gonna jump off.